While this episode was a ton of fun to film, I feel like it's standard practice when playing with fire to tell your viewers to not try this at home. Okay, so fire is the subject. The initial thought is, let's burn some stuff. However, I didn't want to do burning some stuff inside my house. So I got a light stand that's holding this light up and a vertical beam attached to it, and I draped a black bit of sheet over it in front of a table outside in the darkest shade of my side of my house. I then had the table, a baking tray, a clamp arm, a Manfrotto friction arm with a super clamp. I actually love this thing. It's been real helpful for a lot of different little side projects. I then used a Manfrotto friction arm with a super clamp and some very thin wire wrapped around it just to suspend a flower and did a test burn, if you will. Originally I had the wire coming down from the top and the flame was coming up through it, and I wanted to Photoshop out the wire, so that was a dumb idea. So I decided to have the wire coming up from the bottom holding the flower there, and I burnt some flowers. The first one also actually had a little bit too much light, so I got a family member with an umbrella to cast a bit more shade on it just to balance things out, and the end result looked pretty good. So we burnt some flowers. See, flowers burnt pretty well because they were very dry already and flammable. My next subject was going to be some chilies. Chilies are hot, fire, the connection, you see where I'm going. And for both of them, the flowers and the chilies, I drizzled a little bit of methylated spirits over them just to help ignite the process. I also, instead of using a match because I didn't want to get my hand too close, I had a candle burning so I could reach in from a bit more of a safer distance away. But as I said, chilies don't really naturally burn on their own. Once the methylated spirits had gone, the chili just went out. So to keep that process alive, the chili burning, I had to slowly trickle methylated spirits onto the chili while it was burning. What actually made this process so tricky is I was trying to film slow motion camera, take stills with the X-T4 and trickle methylated spirits onto the chili. You can see how I'm getting so many tasks going at once and I've just got a male's brain. So I trickled some methylated spirits, lit the fire, hit slow motion record, started hitting burst, and then with the other hand trickled methylated spirits on top of the chilies. So many hands going at once, but the end results I am really, really happy with. So I got some Tabasco sauce, and I was a little bit nervous about this because it's in a glass bottle, but I knew how to make it burn, how to make glass burn. And I set that on another upside down baking tray, trickled some methylated spirits over it and set that alight just for a little while. It looks pretty cool, but then combined with the chili shots and a little bit of Photoshop magic, I got what I think is a pretty neat product shot of Tabasco sauce surrounded by chili. So as always, let's chuck it at the vote. Which photos do you guys like best? The chili shots, the flower shots, or the Tabasco shots? I'm actually pretty happy with all of them, and I had a great lot of fun doing this. See, my missus is a massive fiend for hot sauce, and if by chance you work for a hot sauce company and you think your company would like to trade a hot sauce photo of their product on fire surrounded by chilies for a lifetime supply of your hot sauce, sing out to me. I'd love to hear from you. If you've been enjoying these challenges, guys, please feel free to hashtag your photos and hashtag tbphotochallenge. I've been really enjoying seeing them. Plus, if you can get some of your friends to subscribe, it would mean the world to me, and it gets me one step closer to doing this for a living and sharing all these tips and tricks along with you guys. And if you want to tune in tomorrow, you can watch me try and take photos, just one, of rain. I've changed the setting on my camera somehow, so when I hold these up, it's no longer focusing. Can you see that it says rain? Tomorrow I'm shooting rain.